Hey, Follow TV here. Today I'm going to be talking about something that really changed my life when I got this. And this is how curiosity is sabotaging your success. And you may be asking, but I've always thought that curiosity was a good thing, and it's good to be interested in many things or interested in things in life. And yes, however, if you truly want to be successful, curiosity is not enough. In fact, it could be a source of distraction. And so what it is that when you're curious, you're merely interested. For example, you go into a store and somebody asks you, oh, may I support you or may I help you? And you say, oh, no, I'm just looking. You're curious, you're browsing, you're window shopping. Or you go into a store and you know exactly what you want. And somebody asks you to support you. You're like, oh, yes, absolutely. I would like this. Are you able to support me in getting that as quickly as possible? Now, the thing that differentiates the movers and shakers in the world, those who are truly making a difference, those who are making a dent from the rest of the population, is commitment. Many people are curious about a rich life. Many people are curious about success. Many people are curious about what it would feel like for everyone to know their names. Many people are curious about what it will feel like to be fulfilled, to really truly do what you love, to be paid abundantly for it, to have a life where you are just absolutely enjoying rich, juicy relationships, to have vitality and health. Yes, people talk about that. I used to talk a big game. I wanted to be this, I wanted to do that, and I was always talking about my desires. But when I really looked down and I really got some personal development coaching myself, I realized that I was merely window shopping. I was merely curious. I was interested. I wasn't committed. Now, what is it that truly shows that you are committed? Well, it's simple. A committed person is willing and ready to pay the price. When you are curious, as soon as there's any exertion, any challenge, any pain, any sibling frustration, you check out, you flake. It's not because you're a bad person. It's simply because curiosity is not a strong enough pull to ensure that you are prepared to overcome the internal and the external hurdles. Now, another mistake that people make is they think, oh, once you are successful, let's assume you've hit your first million, or you've married your husband, or you have achieved your weight goal, that's it. You're done. Rookie mistake. As soon as we achieve that goal that we have, life abhors any standstill. There is no such thing. We must continue to grow. So if you're not growing, if you're not moving, then you are dying, you're retrogressing. Which is why, if you're honest, you often find yourself in cycles of progress and retrogression, progress and retrogression. And it feels like you're going around in cycles and circles, which are not very comfortable, because you go from excitement, curiosity, ooh, I'm all excited, I'm very interested, to disappointment. Why am I still here in my life? Why haven't I achieved this? Why am I doing all of these things and nothing is truly working? It will not work if you stay in the realm of curiosity. In order for that dream that you have, for that goal that you have, for that life that you see and you absolutely deserve to have, in order for that to become your reality, you get to shift from talking about it, saying yes all over the place and flaking, to actually saying, I'm committed. I am willing to pay the price. In my case, when I realized this, I'm like, okay, first question, do I really want this? Is this something that is important in order for my vision to come to life? If it's a yes, great. Next question, how much? By how much, I don't mean necessarily how much in dollars or pounds or euros, whatever you spend. And that may be the how much. It's also how much in terms of time, how much in terms of energy. I used to be like, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. I'm tired. You see, I just got burnt out. I don't have enough money. Excuses. I was curious. I wasn't committed. I promise you, the moment I realized that that curiosity, that flakiness, that not having enough, those stories I was telling myself was actually going to make sure that I got to the end of my life full of regret instead of full of fulfillment, I said no. So now when I am faced with a situation, if it is something that I desire and something I know will bring my vision to life, how much? And if I don't have it in my bank account, if I even feel tired, I don't necessarily feel like I have enough energy, or I feel that my time is so full, I don't have enough time, scratch, I will raise the funds, I will make the time, and if energy is the problem, then what in my life is cluttering? What in my life is bringing my energy down? Am I nourishing myself enough? Am I sleeping adequately? Am my thoughts of gratitude, or am I in frustration? Energy can be generated. And I can also tell you this, one of the best ways to lower your energy level is not to be in alignment, not to be fulfilling your destiny, not to be really playing at the level you know you can play. Somewhere in your subconscious mind, and maybe even conscious, you feel disappointment with yourself. It's depressing, let's be honest. And guess what? When you are suppressing your greatness, that is taking away so much energy from you. So, going back to commitment and curiosity. Curiosity will only take you so far. But one thing I've noticed, people who are curious will say yes to everything. No wonder they're burning out. Lack of alignment, lack of focus. And because they're spreading their energy in so many places, they cannot really put sufficient time, attention, energy, money to really show results in the place or the places that actually make a difference. Those people who are committed may be slow to say yes, but when they say yes, they do not go back on their word. And this is because they understand that whenever you say yes and then you go back on your word, this actually has a disintegrating effect on a physical level, on an emotional and mental level as well. Because if you keep breaking your word to yourself, you're never breaking it to anyone else. If you keep breaking your word to yourself, then what will happen is that next time you say, I am going to do this, your subconscious mind will say, yes, right, you're not going to do it. You know you're not going to do it. You never really do what you say. You can't be trusted. So when you say yes and you go back on your word, then you are actually attacking your own self-confidence. And then you may actually find that people are not keeping their words to you. Then I ask you, where have you not kept your word to people? Where have you not kept your word to yourself? One very important thing, if you have any dream that you have not yet achieved, is that the version of you right now is not the version that has achieved that dream. So how are you going to become that version of that person. Growth. Growth means stretching. Stretching means discomfort. You're going into the unknown. We're physically wired to resist discomfort. We're physically wired to resist the unknown. And so you have to get good at holding the excitement, the longing, the desire for what you want, and the discomfort of the growth pains. If you are not able to hold both, then you will limit your capacity to grow. If you're not able to hold both the frustration, maybe even the disappointment, maybe even the hurt on that journey as you grow, along with the excitement, the joy, the delight, the desire, then what will happen is the joy will give in to the discomfort. It is essential that you learn how to hold both. Those people who are committed learn how to hold both. Even as they experience the discomfort, they are still completely, firmly rooted in what it is that they want, what it is that they're creating. For them, it is done. The question is when, but it is happening. It's not if I have enough energy, if I have enough time, if I have enough money. There are no excuses. And another thing I really want to learn about commitment is that commitment often has a component of really showing up in service, really showing up in a way that will really create value for other people. When you know that the thing that you are bringing into the world is going to save lives, is going to transform other people's lives, then it's so much easier to be in commitment. When you're in curiosity, it's just all about you. It's just all about you. Because a person who realizes that thousands maybe of people could benefit from their showing up, their doing the work, them actually going through the fire of discomfort, will be willing to pay that price. But if there's no big vision, if you really don't know the impact, if you don't know your value, if you don't know your worth, then you will not be willing to pay the price. So I just really wanted to land that. Where in your life right now are you in curiosity? Where in your life are you in commitment? What are the results you're creating? And there's no right or wrong. Not everybody has a big goal. However, if you say you have a big goal, then it is essential for you to step into commitment. I would love to hear your take on this. What are you truly committed to? One other thing I'm going to say here, and I'll end with this, is sometimes we're so afraid of failing that we don't even dare to commit. Because we think that if we commit and then we fail, that's the end of the world. It's too painful, it's too shameful, you look like a loser. So commitment requires courage. Commitment requires stepping into it's more than about me. Commitment requires dedication to that vision. And the beauty about it is only those who are committed that actually find out, that truly start living their dreams. So I would love to hear, where are you in curiosity, or where have you been in curiosity up until now? And where are you in commitment, or where are you going to step into commitment? Venus Williams said, without discipline, we have no freedom. Without commitment, we have no freedom. Because when you are not committed, you will not achieve your goals. You will not get what it is you want. And why is that? Because you're not willing to pay the price. If you're not paying the price, then you can be sure that you're not going to be getting what you want. So are you willing to pay the price? Is your vision big and bold enough to pull you through those moments of discomfort? Love and light.